Hello, DWE students and staff. I'm Lena, and welcome to our broadcast for this week. Let's go ahead and stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance with me and my co-host, Mustafa. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for the right pledge.
I choose to live the right way. I respect myself, respect others, and respect property. I'll give my best effort every day.
Just a reminder, next week on Monday, we are going to have a day off.
Why do we have a day off on Monday?
It is Martin Luther King Day, and we have the day off to honor him and remember him.
In today's episode, we will get to know our head principal, Mrs. Julie Alloway, a little better.
My name is Ariande, roving reporter and member of Dwe Nc.
Today we are here in Miss Alloway's office and to learn more about her.
Thank you, Mrs. Alloway, for allowing us to come in today to chat and learn more about you. We brainstormed some rebating questions to ask you. The first question is,
What is your job here at DWE?
That's a great question. And I used to share this job with Mr. Bauer, but I'm the building principal here at Daniel Wright Elementary. And so since Mr. Bauer has transitioned over to open up Bishop Elementary School, I'm the only principal now, with our assistant principal being Mrs. Sikora.
what was your favorite food as a kid versus your favorite food now?
All right. All I remember as a kid is I used to eat a lot of clementines, like the little cutie oranges. And I always thought it was good luck to eat 3 of them before a soccer game, because then I would score more goals. And I don't know if it was just a placebo effect or what, but it worked. And now I think my favorite food is chocolate, just any chocolate, and bread. I love bread.
Tell us about your family or pets. Show us photos.
Okay. So my family, my husband's name is Brian, and he was in the U.S. Marine Corps, and now he works for the U.S. Department of Labor. And then we have 3 kids. So we have Henry, who is 8, and he's in 2nd grade. Annie is 3, and Kennedy is 10 months old. So she's just a baby. And they're actually behind me here. So that's all 3 of the kids. And then up there, that's the baby. And then there's my husband in the middle. So I like to have these pictures here because I think about how, some days are hard, but they're why I work so hard is because I want to make them proud. And so, yeah, I keep those here.
What jobs have you had before?
So my first job, I was a hostess at a steakhouse. So I used to help people to their seats when I was a teenager. And then I worked at an ice cream shop. The ice cream shop was probably one of my favorite jobs. And then I went to school and I was a special education teacher for 8 years at Sells Middle School. And then I became an assistant principal. And so I was an assistant principal until last year at Abraham Depp Elementary School. And then I became the principal this year.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I love to bake. I love baking a new recipe. It just makes me really happy and it calms me down. So if I'm ever having a rough day, I might bake a batch of cookies and then I like to bring them in and give them to people. And I also really like reading. So I don't really have very much time to sit down and read books because I'm pretty busy with my kids and everything. So I listen to a lot of audiobooks in the car and while I'm making dinner and all of that. So I read a lot of books. And every year I listen to the Harry Potter series over again on audiobooks. They're so good.
If you were stranded on a desert island and your basic needs of food and water. What are all the included? What three objects would you want to have with you?
Okay, 3 objects on a desert island. I think one would be Q-tips because I can't stand it when my ears feel dirty. I'd have to have Q-tips. I would want sunscreen so I didn't get a sunburn. And then I would like a boat so I can get off of the island when I want. Maybe. Is that allowed? Can I take a boat? Okay, cool.
What special talent or skill do you have that you can model for us?
Okay. I don't know if I can model it. I can demonstrate. So I used to spin like rifles and flags and sabers when I was in marching band. I don't have any of those with me. There's a golf club. Do you want me to show it on with a golf club? Sure. Okay. All right. Here. Can you hold this? Yeah. All right. I'm not going to spin it too hard because I don't want to break something. So I used to, I could spin it around. And then I could do that one. And I used to do this. And then we'd throw them in the air, but I'm not going to do that. And we catch them. But they'd be pretty flags, not golf clubs. And I could not golf very well. So Mr. Bauer left this in the office, and I'm just keeping it.
Tell us something else about you that is interesting.
Oh man. I love Broadway. So I like Broadway plays, but specifically Broadway musicals. So I usually get season tickets to all the Broadway shows that come to Columbus, and I go with my mom and my aunt, which is really fun. I was very excited when Wicked, the movie, came out, and so I bought it instantly when I could, and my daughter and I watch it almost every night. I can sing every song, not well, like the pitch is probably a little bit off, but I know all of the words. So I listen to a lot of Broadway music. So when you hear Broadway songs come over the PA system, that's probably me.
Thank you so much for this wonderful interview, Mrs. Alloway. We feel lucky to have you here at DWE.
Reporting for DWENC, this is Kayana and
Ariande.
The birthdays for today are Ava. Happy birthday. Celebrating a birthday on Tuesday of this week is Adam. Celebrating on Wednesday of this week is Lena and Evelyn.
Celebrating on Thursday is Ahmed. And then celebrating on Friday is Fuka, Ariana, Marley. Finally celebrating a birthday on Sunday is Noor.
Happy birthday to all of these students.
If we ever forget to announce your birthday, please let a news crew member know.
Have a great day, DWE students and staff, and don't forget to live the right way.